Batista, they're starting to celebrate.
And Anton, this is actually the first time that I saw an emotion on Yuri Andrada's face. He's been really laser focused the entire series, this entire playoff run by Beda. Ngayon ko lang nakita na merong emosyon itong si Yuri Andrada.
Coach Yuri Escueta, moments away from his second championship as an Ncaa head coach.
Wow.
Everybody, lahat ng mga nakapula, lahat ng mga Bedista, up on their feet here at the Araneta Coliseum.
And what a time to be a Beda fan. What a way for Beda to get this championship for their team, bringing back that crown to Menjola.
Coach Yuri Escueta started his basketball journey as a member of the Beda Red Cubs with the late great Anto Badolato. Won a championship under Coach Norman Black with Ateneo. Won championships and assistant with Coach Tab Baldwin and John Reyes, and now he's a two-time Ncaa champion coach. Championship number 24 for the greatest team in Ncaa history. Beda University. The Red Lions are the greatest of all time. Our Skechers Basketball Best Player Performance of the Game. Big baller Brian Sahonia. And look, former Finals MVP James Payosing is here. Skechers Basketball Comfort that performs. James Payosing, season 99 Finals MVP.
And again, like what Coach Yuri said, once a Bedan, always a Bedan. So James Payosing is here right now supporting his former team. And I'm sure he's very happy that Beda got another championship under their belt.
Our Centrum Advanced Player of the Game, the graduating captain, Yuri Andrada, scoring 21 points, big-time triples. What a game for the now two-time Ncaa champion. Brought to us by Multivitamins Plus Minerals Centrum Advance, complete from A to Zinc. Alagang di magkukulang. Well, what a story for Yuri Andrada. Nag-champion sa juniors. Ngayon, gagraduate siya as a two-time Ncaa men's basketball champion.
And what an exit for Yuri Andrada. Really the big reason bakit ganito ka-successful yung programa nila for the last 5 years. It's really Yuri Andrada. He's one of the biggest reasons why.
And what about that second half performance by Nigel Gonzalez, Renzo?
He struggled heavily during that first half. But that was the great way to be back.
I just want to say, Prince Rivero is in the building. Prince Rivero is in the building, okay? Welcome back to the Mecca of Philippine sports, the Araneta Coliseum, where the San Beda University Red Lions have just captured a historic 24th men's basketball championship after prevailing over their arch rival Letran Knights here in game number 2 of the Ncaa Season 101 Finals. And now we will get to the awarding ceremony. Maraming salamat sa lahat na ating mga pusong nanatiling nakatutok at nanonood pa rin dito sa Pilipinas at mula sa iba't ibang bahagi ng mundo sa pamamagitan ng GTV and all of our social media platforms on Ncaa Philippines. Now we'd like to call on Mr. Melchor Divina, Attorney Jonas Cabochan, and Father Vic Calvo OP to give out our awards. There was a battle for third that took place in the morning, and it was won by the University of Perpetual Help System Delta. So let's give it up for our bronze medalists, the Perpetual Altos. Congratulations once again to Coach Olsen Racela and the Perpetual Altas for winning in the battle for third, ending a 3-year Final Four drought. Once again, we'd like to call on Mr. Melchor Divina, Attorney Jonas Cabochan, and Father Vic Calvo OP to give out our next awards. Our award for silver medalist or runner-up. Congratulations to the Colegio de San Juan de Letran Knights. Still a storied team, still an amazing season. They are 20-time champions in the NCAA men's basketball tournament. Every game was showtime for this squad of Coach Alan Ricardo. Once again, our runner-up. Give it up for the Letran Knights. Once again, one more time, please. Let's give it up for the runner-up, the Letran Knights. And now, let's move on to the coronation of your champions for NCAA Season 101. San Beda, get up on your feet and celebrate your 24-time NCAA champions and Season 101 champions, the greatest of all time in the NCAA, the San Beda Red Lions! What a season for the San Beda University Red Lions. Yukian Andrada, Nigel Gonzalez, and Jomel Puno are now 2-time NCAA champions. And salute to the graduating players as well, including Joe Celso. And now we award our finals most valuable player. Our finals MVP averaged 19 points per game, 7.5 rebounds per game, and 2.5 assists per outing. Your finals MVP, number 9, Brian Sahonia! Big baller Brian! Congratulations to Brian Sahonia in his second season with San Beda, delivering a championship and capping it off with a finals MVP. And now, we award our NCAA Coach of the Year. Y'all already know, a Bedan by blood, and now two-time NCAA champion head coach, Coach Yuri Escueta. By the way, since we have not acknowledged him yet, I just like to announce and just let everybody know that he is here, the #1 scorer in NCAA basketball. Give it up for Jonty Miller. 11 is in the building. Big shout out to Coach Andre Santos as well. We are standing alongside somebody who is a proud Bedan. He started his basketball journey as a San Beda Red Cub with the late great Coach Ato Badolato. You made your way back to San Beda, delivered a championship in just your second year, and now in your fourth year, you, Coach Yuri Escueta, are a two-time NCAA champion head coach. How does that feel, Coach?
Well, of course, I'd like to thank the Lord for this opportunity. But it's all the help that I get. Thank you for the trust that the school had. Thank you for the trust of the players and the coaches. And without the players playing that hard today and without the coaches helping me, this wouldn't be possible. So again, I'd like to thank everyone, of course, Boss MVP, Boss Ricky, Father Aloy, thank you very much. Father Nemi and Tia Debbie, thank you also. And we'd like to offer this championship to the whole San Beda community. Champion tayo! Hey! Kita-kita tayo sa Manjola!
Coach Yuri, kanina, bago nag-final buzzer, you got down to your knees. You prayed and you pointed to the heavens. Who are you pointing to, Coach? Who do you dedicate this championship to?
Of course, kay God. Of course. Everything, this wouldn't be possible without him. But of course, Coach Ato is always in mind. I was talking to Doctora behind. I was asking him if she thought, does she think Ato's watching today before the game? So again, this one's for him. This one's for him. So I know you're watching. This one's for you, to.
Sinabi mo nga, Coach, nobody said it best. Once a Bedan, always a Bedan. Coach Yuri, now you're a two-time champion coach in the NCAA. Which one is sweeter? Yung una o itong pangalawa?
Yung pangatlo tsaka pang-apat.
They're not done yet. Coach, what about your seniors? What can you say about the seniors who laid it out on the line here in this final series?
Well, hats off to Yuki, Joe, and Brian, and of course si Bulldog, who really sacrificed also. But I just remember back Final Four last year, after we lost to CSB by I think 30 points. I wasn't expecting Yuki to come back. But right after the day na yung natalo kami, Yuki just told me, Coach, I'm coming back next year. Walang dalawang isip. Gusto niya pa manalo ng isa para sa San Beda. So sabi ko kay Yuki, Yux, gagawin ko lahat na magagawa ko para mag-champion ka. So thank you, Yuki, sa pagbalik mo. And of course, Brian, wala kang masabi. Sobrang tigas sa ulo, pero magaling.
Coach Yuri, both Brian and Yukian had 21 points today, stepping up big time. Ano masasabi mo? Ano pa masasabi mo dito kay Brian Sahonia?
Hey, whatever na-achieve na today, he really deserves it. Nakita ko yung work that he's been doing. He's really listening. He's very coachable. I'm sure he'll be successful in the pros.
Brian, NCAA champion ka na. Finals MVP pa. Ano masasabi mo?
Ang sarap ang imbitista! Well, una-una sa lahat, papasalamat ko sa Panginoon na nakuha namin yung panalo and para sa lahat ng mga bitista na sumusuporta sa amin.
Brian, isa ka sa 6 na mga players sa final series na to na na-draft, ready na maglaro sa professional level. Pero gaano kasarap yung feeling na mag-exit ng NCAA at San Beda as a champion?
Sobrang sarap kasi dream ko talaga makapag-champion and ito na, nakuha ko na. Maraming salamat sa Panginoon.
Eto, ano masasabi mo sa captain nyo na si Yuki Andrada?
Wala akong masasabi dyan. Siya lahat tinitignan namin. Pag nag-extra siya, andun rin kami. Yux, maraming salamat. Mamaya.
Let's talk to the captain, Yukian Andrada. Yukian, I was saying during the coverage, during the closeout game against Mapua, you had a game-high 20 points. And in the closeout game against Letran today, in your second championship, another big game, 21 points. How does it feel to always come up big for the Bedan community when it matters the most?
I'm always there to answer the Clarence call, you know. Clarence call right there. I'm always here. And this is for the Bedan community, everyone. You know, I'll always deliver for the Bedan community. I love Beda and I'll always win. I'll always stay for San Beda.
What can you say looking back when you made the decision to stay for your 5th and final year?
I'm just so happy, you know. That's why I stayed, you know. Believing in this team, believing in Coach Yuri, believing in my teammates that we're gonna get this championship, and that's why we all came back and did it again.
You've been wearing the San Beda color since you were high school. All in all, ilang taon ka na naglalaro para sa San Beda?
8 years, 8 years.
8 years as a Bedista. And you are a Bedan forever. You can kindly address everybody here, lahat ng mga sumuporta sa inyo all throughout the season.
Thank you sa inyo lahat, Bedista. Ang masasabi ko na talaga, ang sarap maging Bedista, pare. Ang sarap maging Bedista. I love you all. I love you all.
Now, let's talk to the person Coach Yuri says is the best point guard in collegiate basketball, Nigel Gonzalez. Nigel, you're not just the best point guard. You're a champion. Two-time champion. How does it feel?
Well, sobrang saya. Pero hindi naman kami nagulat kasi pare-pareho kami ng goal. Simula January pa, sobrang proud ako sa team na to, sa sacrifices and everything. And masasabi ko naman, deserve namin lahat to.
Nigel, nung first half, medyo nag-struggle ka, hindi ka nakapuntos. But in the second half, you turned it up. Crucial drives and ones, buhat barangay, ginawa mo lahat. Ano yung pumasok sa isip mo at sinabi mo na magta-takeover ka dito?
Well, wala naman masyado ako inisip. Inisip ko lang na next play palagi. Kung magkamali man ako ngayon, next play lang na next play.
Gaano kasarap ito na ngayon, dahil noong season 99, meron kang Jacob Cortez. Ngayon, meron kang Penny Estacio, meron kang Jimmy Reyes. Tatlo kayong point guard na nagdadala para sa San Beda.
Sobrang sarap and sobrang dali kasi pinapagaan nila yung trabaho.
Message sa lahat ng mga sumusuporta sa iyo, pati yung mga kababayan mo sa Lipa, Batangas.
Nagpapasalamat ako kay Lord for giving us the championship and sa lahat ng Bedistang pumunta dito. Maraming salamat. At binabati ko rin yung family ko, mom ko, dad ko, mga kapatid ko, si Tito JSR, Tita Aisha, si Ncaa. Maraming salamat sa suporta.
Everybody, Nigel Gonzalez, a two-time NCAA champion. And of course, hindi natin siya nakalimutan. We cannot miss out on this guy, the number one scorer in the NCAA. John T. MVP Miller. First of all, it's good to see you here.
Hey man,
How does it feel? You're a champion.
It feels amazing. Like I said, I've been saying, if you're gonna count me out, you can't count my team out. I knew my team was gonna come out here and win. I'm so proud of them, bro. So proud.
John T., you came in the NCAA. You took the league by storm at the beginning of the season. How confident were you that this was going to be the ending, that you guys would win championship number 24?
Oh, since day one, since I got out here. Since I'm so proud of my team. Since day one, first practice, our goal was to win a championship, and I'm so glad that I was able to come out here and bring it out to y'all.
John T., in game number one, your dad, your family also flew in from California. Dale, shout out to Dale Miller. What can you say about your family watching you all throughout the season and then coming here to see you be part of this?
Like I said, my dad's a big part of why I'm a big basketball player, so this is a real MVP right here, my dad, everybody.
Shout out to Dale Miller. And here he is, Dale Miller. Dale. Daddy Dale is here. Dale, how proud are you of your son, seeing him win a championship after taking that leap of faith, coming from California back to the motherland?
Extremely proud. Extremely proud. It took a lot of maturity, a lot of growth, but he's here and the team is here. I'm extremely impressed and I'm proud. Very proud.
John T., there is a concern though, because you said that this might be your last game for San Beda. John T., what is your message? Of course, we don't know what the future holds, but how happy are you to have been a part of this journey, to have worn the famed red and white of San Beda University in the NCAA?
I wouldn't do this with anybody else. I'm so glad I came to the red and white and was able to perform for y'all. If we're able to run it back in NCAA, I'll run it back.
In the end, no matter what happens, like Coach Yuri Escueta said, once a Bedan, always a Bedan. Final message, Janty, to everybody who supported you guys throughout the season.
Shout out to everybody in the crowd that came. Shout out to all the support I got this season. I love y'all very much. I wouldn't do it with anybody else.
The #1 scorer in the NCAA and champion for Sun Beda Red Lions, Janty Miller. Congratulations, man. Kasama natin ngayon, hitting big-time triples, Anthony Penny Estacio, and of course, Jimmy Reyes is here as well. Penny, big-time baskets, 3-point shots. Ikaw yung nagbigay ng separation, ng stability para sa Sun Beda. Gaano kasarap maging bedista at NCAA champion?
Sobrang sarap! Pero yun nga, just like sinasabi sa ni Coach Yuri, always stay ready. Tapos yun, I'm just blessed and grateful na itong championship pa talaga ako nagkaroon ng opportunity. Then, yun nga, I'm just always ready. Then, I just want to thank God.
Penny, usap-usapan sa social media na nagpalit kayo ng pwesto ni Jacob Cortez. Pero ngayon, parehas na kayong NCAA champion. Ano masasabi mo sa decision mo na pumunta from Taft to Mendiola to become a member of Sun Beda?
I think it's like a homecoming for me. Because I was here 10 years ago. I was watching the letran Beda game. Then now I'm a champion. So it's a full circle moment for me. So, ayun, sobrang sarap maging bedista. And I'm glad that I came back.
Penny Estacio, ladies and gentlemen, final shout out to everybody tuned in right now. Lahat ng mga sumuporta at nagmamahal sa'yo.
Of course, I want to thank the Sun Beda community. Thank you for always being there. Estacio family, my dad, nandyan. Kay kuya, kay mama. And Aguas family. And of course, kila Boss Jude. Coach Yuri, thank you. Actually, all of the coaching staff. And, ayun. Also, I want to thank God. Kung wala siya, wala ako dito.
Penny, congratulations. Wonderful work. Wonderful. Game number 2. Penny Estacio. There is another point guard. He came all the way from California. 2 years of eligibility. Jimmy Reyes. Jimmy, the story about you is the Sun Beda team went to Irvine, California, played a tune-up game, and you dropped 30 on them. So at that moment, did you know that you were going to be a part of Sun Beda when Coach Jude Roque recruited you?
I always loved Sun Beda. You know, Coach Jude's been always with me since high school, so I don't think I was going to any other college out here than Sun Beda. So I think I've always been truly a Beda in heart. So.
Jimmy, this is your first NCAA season, and in your first finals experience, it was the rivalry matchup, 2 of the winningest collegiate basketball programs in the country. How was the experience, and how do you love the NCAA atmosphere with Sun Beda and Letran?
The experience was unbelievable. The rivalry was crazy, the physicality and everything. But you know, we came out on top, and I love being a Beda. So.
Jimmy, 1 more year of eligibility. Am I correct?
Yeah.
1 more season. What's next for Jimmy Reyes and Sun Beda University?
You know, I'm coming back, and we're gonna get it again next year. So we're gonna work even harder. You know, we're losing a couple guys, but we're gonna pick up where we left off, and we're gonna work harder. You know, we're another one for Coach Yuri.
They're saying something in the back. What they say?
I don't know.
Jimmy, final message to everybody who supported you all throughout the season.
Shout out to Sun Beda community. You know, you guys always been there since day one through our ups and downs. I just want to shout out my family. You know, they're watching from the States. They weren't able to come out here, but you know, I love you guys. Shout out my father-in-law. He's always watching. All my friends. And you know, my family out here in the Philippines, you know, they're always supporting me. And most of all, I just want to say thank you to my teammates, you know, Yugs, Nigel. You know, I've been telling them, bro, come back another year and we're going to do it. And, you know, they came back, they believed. We worked hard and we came out on top. And shout out to my coaches for always believing in all of us and just trusting everybody at the right time. So we did it. You know, thank you guys.
Everybody, Jimmy Reyes. Jimmy, congratulations.
Thank you.
NCAA champion in his first season, Jimmy Reyes. And now we have one of the most deadly shooters to come from the San Beda Red Lions, RC Kalimag. RC, every time you're inserted into the game, you come in with a lot of passion, a lot of energy. Ultimate 3-and-D guy. How does it feel to win a championship finally here in the NCAA?
It's a dream come true for me, especially for my dad who's over there. We've been talking about this ever since lumipat ako dito, and I'm just so grateful for everything, especially the opportunity Coach Yuri gave me and all the coaching staff sa San Beda. Kaya sobrang thank you sa inyo.
Oo nga pala, you have some history with your dad being a professional basketball player also. The Kalimag name is very familiar here in Philippine basketball. What does it mean for you to be a champion now in your own right?
Sobrang siguro talo ko na siya. Like, hindi siya nanalo dati. I just won. So, basically, nag-aasaran kami ni Dad. Pero it's a dream come true for me. And at the same time, you know, run it back. So, yeah.
Last year, you had your brother with you, Richie Kalimag. Is he coming back? What's next for the Kalimag brothers and the Kalimag family?
For sure. Babalik siya next year. Is coming back first week of January. So, we're ready to work and, you know, ready to push each other. So, I can't wait to see him. So, yeah.
RC, final message to everybody who supported you throughout this wonderful NCAA Season 101.
Shout out to the Beda community. So grateful for you guys. Ever since highs and lows, especially nung nanalo, nandiyan kayo para supportahan kami. And just want to give a shout out to my mom who's in the States. She's battling cancer right now. So, Mom, this is for you. Thank you, thank you.
Prayers up, but big win for the Kalimag family. RC, enjoy
Thank you
this
so
one.
much.
Congratulations
Thank you,
on
thank you.
being an NCAA champion.